It's got 11 by 12. Yeah.
It's all that trial and error, isn't it? Like some you'll get and they'll just sit there forever, but you got to just kind of try these things and see, haven't you?
You have a good day anyway.
Yeah, you too. I hope you find some more good stuff.
Yeah.
How much is your jigsaw?
I'll do a fiver on it, mate.
Go on, it's yours for a fiver, mate. £1 the jigsaws, mate.
I'll tell you what.
I'll take them both.
Okay, mate.
Thank you.
Yeah, well, I got him a cleaning kit.
Thank you. Cheers.
I was so happy with it, like. It looks.
Morning, you okay? Right. I love a Christmas house. How much is it? Is it broken at all? Sometimes they have like a few bits missing, don't they? But yeah, you know what, for £1, that's fine. I'll have that. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thanks, Paul.
Cheers. Hi, how much is your dark brown? Oh, is it?
No, on my car is 20 odd.
Oh yes, 26. Nice one, isn't it?
We're up at the decent office.
I'll have a think. Back for another look. Would you do 15 for it?
You have to be 20 up.
What about 18?
So it's got to be 20 minimum.
Right, I'll do 20 then. That's all right.
Yeah.
That's for the two, right?
Oh no,
I'm joking. Yeah, I'll take that. Any chance I could come back for it in a minute once I've finished? Is that all right?
I'll do that one for a tenner if you want it.
Let's have a look at it. Thank you. No, just that one, thanks.
No problem.
Thank you very much. Would you do?
I will not take any reductions on.
Right, okay.
I'll sell that at Bilton for 35 quid, no problem.
Right.
But it's all there, controllers, PlayStation 1, 10 games, all the leads, everything. I mean, that's cheap, that, for all that lot.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Not bad. Not bad.
Well, I mean, it's good for anywhere else. For a car boot, you kind of like, well, you're spoilt at a car boot. That's the problem, isn't it?
Not for that, you won't find one of them.
Yeah, I know. Is it, can I have a look in there? Some game. Okay, how much are your jars?
I'll take a fiver for the lot, mate, if you see.
Would you do £1 each, so like 4?
Yeah, go on, mate, if you take them, yeah.
Thank you. Yeah. Do you 50p on that at all? Oh.
It's worth a quid, isn't it?
Yeah, I'll take it for a quid.
Yeah.
They 30p each, yeah. Says 30 on them.
Yeah, 30p each.
Yeah, I'll take them, please. That's a bit vintage, isn't it? Check that out.
Hey, it still works, you
Does
know.
it?
Oh yeah. £3 plus.
Thank you.
Thank you, mate.
Cheers. Thank you.
Okay, see you, mate.
That might be £1.50 for all of them.
Yeah. You make a good cookie jar, that.
Yeah, it's quite nice, isn't it? Yeah, I'll take that. I'll keep looking because there might be something else. You never know. I'll take that though. Second, so.
That's a class 4 the camera.
Yeah. What's in this box here? Oh, it's wool. Sorry.
It's woolen lace.
Yeah.
£3 for the lot. About 6 rolls of trimming
Yeah.
to go with the wool. £3.
Thank you very much. Cheers.
How much is scales?
Scales? Yeah, it's £3.
Right.
So you could have them for 2, love.
It's alright.
Right.
I'll have a look for 2. Let's have a look.
It's a nice scale.
Oh, sorry.
He's wrecking me with the scale. They're nice. They're a nice set. Real old fashioned.
Yeah.
They're nice for a kitchen display, you know.
Yeah.
Ornamental display they call them, don't they now?
Yeah, I'll,
Got a name for everything.
I'll take them for 2. Thank you.
Thank you. That's the beauty of that. 1950s first.
Oh.
Genuine make as well.
Yeah.
Very expensive cricket bats. You go for anything up to 120 quid, them bloody things, believe it or not. I got it up on eBay, having a look.
You do 3 on it at all?
Yeah.
You do?
I can't do, mate.
No. 4?
I'll do 4 on it, yeah.
Thank you.
£1 off with it.
I don't-
You bought other stuff off us, yeah.
I appreciate it, thank you. So we found some fairly decent stuff here. I think there's a few things that I don't know too much about. I thought I would give them a go and try them out. Things like these scales and this cricket bat I've got here. Don't really know much about either of those things, but they're cheap enough. Thought I'd give them a go. I've also got that guitar, which I'll be going to get in a minute. I'm going to do another quick look round now. Not going to be long now, and then I'll head home and have a look at what we've got.
Oh! What? I bought an elbow and it's 20p.
Okay, how much are all your glasses in here?
We're 20p each, so
Will you do something for the lot?
I'm
I'll
sure
take
we
them all.
can do 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 15. Yeah. 2 quid for the lot.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Right.
Thank you. So yeah, there we go. We've not done too badly there. Not too bad. Better than I thought, considering the weather's not been fantastic. It's held off though. It's not rained too much. Okay, so here's what we have purchased today from the car boot sale. I will show you the stuff from the charity shops in a moment, but I'm pretty happy with this stuff, pretty happy. I've not actually tallied up how much we've spent or anything yet, but I will go through each item now, tell you, how much we've spent and roughly how much I hope to make. We'll start down here. We've got this Jigsaw Puzzle. It's brand new sealed. It's an unusual one. 748 pieces. Slightly odd, but there you go. Don't really know. This is the kind of thing that might be worth loads or might not be worth that much for a pound. That's all it was. Now the box is a little bit concaved in the middle, but I've sold them like that before. It'll be fine. Just declare it on your listing. And where's Wally? Brand new steel jigsaw as well. Also a pound. Probably not that much in this, but again, brand new sealed jigsaws for a pound at a car boot. There's not really much you can't really go wrong. Even if it turns out to be like a cheap, like the Works one or something like that. If you're only paying a pound, then you're pretty good, really. And we got this game. I don't think this is worth much. It was a pound. I bought other stuff from the guy. I tried to get it 50p, but he wasn't having it. But I think there's about £5 or £6 in this game. It's in really, really good condition. The disc has not a scratch on it, and the manual's there as well, so I thought I would give it a go. And next are two Hornsey plates. I've got this one and this one. That one's got like a ship on it. That's probably a bit more desirable, that one. And there's this one. I kind of saw them, started walking away, and then kind of looked back, and I don't know. I noticed the brown and automatically thought Hornsey, but sometimes you think that, and it's not a good brand. It's just like a kind of a cheaper make, but these turn out to be proper Hornsey. There we go. I'm not sure how much they're worth, but when you're only paying 30p each, and I think, did I pay slightly less than that? I got a few pence off something, I can't remember. I don't think it was these, because I was thinking like 30p each. I can't really get much of a discount on that, can I? But yeah, not bad on them. We got these glasses. Now these were the last pickup of the day. I just I wasn't really expecting anything. I'd taken everything back to the car. I'd gone back to get the guitar from the guy and just did one final walk around, and this guy was there. I'm sure he wasn't there first time round, and he had all these for 20p each. These are proper Luminart ones, and these do okay. They're not absolutely fantastic, but they're pretty, if you can get them cheap enough, then they do okay. We've got quite a few here. What, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We've got at least 12, so I'll do 2 sets of 6 and do them as a multiple listing. I got these tea, coffee, sugar and biscuits. The tea and the coffee and sugar ones are underneath there. They're okay. The next branded, which can be okay. I only paid £4, like a pound each. So, yeah, not the most interesting looking jars in the world, but that's fine for £4, pound each. We'll have that. We'll make some decent money, I think. I'll probably split up the biscuit from the tea, coffee, sugar. Probably try and get about 20 for the biscuits and about 20, 25 for the tea, coffee, sugar. I accept best offer on almost everything, so if somebody fires me an offer across of a bit less, I will probably just accept it, as long as the profit is at least kind of 10 to 15 quid when it comes to fragile things like this. That's kind of what I go for, at least 10 to 15, because you got the time that it takes to package everything up, so you got to factor that in. It's got to be worth your while. And then we got this jar here, which was only 30p. It has a little chip here and it has a little chip inside, but again for 30p, in fact it was less, this one. I think I got this with a couple of other things and I got a few pence off it. So just put it like 20 or 25p into this jar. There's something about it, I don't know. I know it's definitely not everyone's kind of thing, but there was something about it. It's this brand, which I don't really know. I can't really make out what that says. What is it? Gissons, maybe? Gibsons? England? Not really sure. Don't recognise the brand. But for the price, definitely worth a go. Then we got this. I think this might be uranium glass, but I'm not sure. But again, this was really cheap as well. I think this was 20 or 30p. I'm not seeing a price tag on it, but I'm pretty sure that's how much it was. And we got these scales. I don't usually pick up this kind of thing, but it was only £2. This guy, in fact, I bought quite a lot off the same person. I bought this, that, them, this, and the Hornsey plates all off the same person. I don't really know much about this. It was a really good price though. It was only £1. It's like an electronic flash from an old camera. It's you know, looks to be complete in its box. Yeah, so that's what it is. Yeah, with something like this, I will probably not test it or anything. I'm not sure. I'd probably just sell it as it is. Here is a Limax Christmas house. These can go okay. Some of them are worth a lot more than others. This one is a pretty kind of basic style, so it is probably not worth crazy money. But as I say, it's nothing too kind of special, this one, by the looks of it. It's pretty kind of bog standard, so, but I only paid £1. So here is a closer look at the guitar. So I really, really like this finish, but look at this design round here. And then if you look in there, you might just be able to make out the model number and the serial number in there. How about we type that into eBay now and just see what comes up, if anything. Okay, so I've just found it and it's not bad. Yeah, I kind of thought it might have been something a bit more special, to be honest, but it's not. But I found somewhere selling it for, well, usual price, $119.99, reduced to $99.99, and obviously that's new. So, but this is in very, very good condition. There's hardly like a mark or anything on it. So, you know, I paid 20 for it. I didn't pay 26. I got it down to 20. So I would still expect to get at least 60 to 70 plus postage for this, I reckon. It's got its guitar bag. I'll see if I've got any like spare guitar straps. Maybe I can put a strap with it. And it's on Amazon as well at the same price. So there you go. That's fine. That's fine, you know. We can't, you know, in a way I was kind of hoping it was going to be some kind of vintage thing, you know, with this design around it. I thought it was going to be something like old and, you know, maybe a couple £100, but that's fine. £20 into 60, 70 quid. I'll have that. Right, so let's have a look at the stuff I got from the charity shops today. Right, so this is everything from the charity shops today. We will start over here. I got some VR Troopers. Anybody remember this from the 90s? VR Troopers. Vintage excellence. Yeah, from the creators of Power Rangers. This came after Power Rangers, I think. After Power Rangers, but before Big Bad Beetleborgs, is that right? I don't know if that's correct or not. They all came out around the same time, and there was another one as well, wasn't there? I can't remember what it's called. But 50p each. The prices on these are all over the place, so it's hard to kind of say. I don't know if this is all of the ones they made or not. We've got volume 1, 2 and 3. If it is, it'll make it more appealing. It'll sell quicker. £1.50, so 50p into each one. So that is pretty good, I think. We've got some VHS tapes here. I'm pretty sure these ones are old vintage ones and not like the newer kind of ones that they make sometimes. Let's see if there's any kind of date or anything on here. Not really seeing anything. Not sure, but I paid £2 for them. And I paid £1 for that one. See, I think this is like a newer one. I couldn't even tell you why. There's just something about the packaging in that. I think that's a newer one, and I think these are older ones. The older ones, generally speaking, can go for a lot more money. I'm not even sure why that is, really. Maybe people just keep them sealed. Maybe the old tapes last longer. Don't really know. But either way, £2, £1. If they're not worth that much by themselves, I'll probably lock them up with the next VCR that I get. Over here we have some DVDs. Now they had a load of this type, and I scanned 2 or 3 of them in, and some of them were coming up with like £5 to £10 each. Now these were 5 for £1, so 20p each. So I thought that I would give it a go. Maybe one of these is worth good money by itself, but probably what I will do is lot most of them together. So I have £4 into them all, but then I've got a few bits that I kept for my kids. Goosebumps, Looney Tunes, Jurassic Park. So I think we can make some pretty good money. Hopefully there's one in here that is kind of rare. Here we have a cricket ball. I got this to go with the bat, thought it would make it more appealing if I have the ball with the bat. It's a pretty old one. It's in pretty rough shape, to be honest. It was £1. I wouldn't have bought it if I didn't have the bat, so you know, that's the only reason I really bought it. Here, check these out. How vintage are these? Riviera Foods. I've never heard of that before. The Tupperware type of brand, type of containers, but they're not actually Tupperware. They're something else from that kind of era, 70s or 80s, I think. But just check them out. I think the cake tins, or cake tubs, should I say. But especially this one, the design on this. Awesome. They were £3 each, but she said she could do them for £5. I didn't ask her to, she just said she would, so that's really nice of her. Yep, £5 for those two. But the best thing from the charity shops, and kind of borderline the best thing of the day, maybe the guitar is the best thing of the day, but this is a close second, is this. I paid £2. Advanced Dungeons and Dragons. Now this, I was surprised by. Seeing if there's a year on there, 1987. But this, from the quick look I had, I've not had an extensive look into it, but the quick look I had, this goes for between £60 and £80 on eBay, pre-owned like this. So yeah, really good, really good. As soon as I saw that it said Dungeons and Dragons, I was like, that's probably gonna have some money to it, but definitely didn't think it'd be that much. So that's everything. That's everything that I got today. So thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you could, that would be great. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed taking a look at some of the things that I've purchased this week. Is there anything here that you have sold before at all? Anything that you saw in the video that I'd missed? Let me know down in the comments. But for now, that is it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.
Give it up. Flip that. Flip that. Canal Street.